What is up, guys? And we are back with a brand new episode of Nighthawk Cast. We didn't do one last week, and I apologize for that. I am very sidetracked right now, and I got a lot of stuff to do. So, in cooperation with that, let's get straight to this, because we have five new things to talk about this week. And this week, first up, with the release of Spider-Man Homecoming coming out this week, we have two stories on Spider-Man Homecoming, but the first one actually comes from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Sam Raimi, or someone from the production crew of the original film, has shared a picture of the original Goblin mask, as you will see on screen here, and what it originally was supposed to look like compared to what it looked like in the 2002 Spider-Man movie. Now, the reason that this mask was changed was because the animatronics in this mask were too hard to control, and a lot of people didn't kind of think that it would fit in well with the movie, because it kind of looked like someone in a Halloween mask instead of, actually like this high mechanized made in a lab mask. Now, in my opinion, I honestly do like this mask, but I don't think it would have been bought on screen, because it was, I believe the other one they did was well enough, because it had the removable eyes, and it had the mouthpiece as well. You could see his mouth through it, and I just think that that right there is it was a good thing. I like that they did the one that they did, and I know this was a big complaint on Spider-Man 3 when they actually made the suit 100% look like the comic books, and it literally just turned into Spider-Man's suit black though, so it was interesting to see that. But I'm glad they went with the Goblin mask, but I really want to know what you thought. Which Goblin mask do you think was better? Be sure to comment down below after this Nighthawk Cast episode is over, and tell me which one you thought, even on the suit. If you know the difference between the Spider-Man 3 suit that was almost used and the one that was used, please tell me what your thoughts are on that. But let's move on to the next story. So another thing has come up in the past couple weeks, that there's been on-off production points of a new Texas Chainsaw movie prequel to the Texas Chainsaw 3D or something. It's simply called Leatherface. This thing has been in pre-production / production for a while. I'm honestly expecting it to be a mess, so I really don't have much other say there, except for, I don't really care. Honestly, I read the description of what's come out. It's coming out some point later this year, which is really weird because it's July, and I'm guessing it'd come out in October. I think it's just going to be junk. But the synopsis that came out for it was 4 teenagers kidnap a young nurse and take her on a road trip to hell. That's all that's been released for the synopsis of this film. And my opinion on that is very opinionated, because I really feel that has nothing to do with Leatherface. I'm sure they'll kidnap this nurse, and then they'll go to this wherever he is in Texas, and then Leatherface will find him. But I just feel like that'd be more maybe Leatherface looking like a hero more than the villain that he's supposed to be. And also, this is teenage Leatherface, so I'm not even gonna go into detail about that. So yeah, just so you know, that's coming, and not looking forward to it at all. So yeah, the poster I'm pretty much put up on screen. There's been no screenshots or anything for this movie, so I just put up it's like 2 legs and then someone's looking in a puddle and whatnot. So yeah, it's up there. Next, we'll move on to the next Spider-Man thing that I know I'd talk about. We will be talking about the Spider-Man Homecoming sequel and what we can expect from that. As you know, the movie has come out. Sorry, there goes my pen. The movie has come out this week, and it's literally almost like a I don't know what to. I loved it. If you saw my review, I loved it. I didn't like it as much as some of the Raimi movies. I liked it better than 3, and I liked it better than 1. 2 is still my favorite Raimi movie of all time, but and it was my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. And watching it, it was like, okay, I'm glad they finally used some villains that were never used, even though Vulture would have been used in the Raimi movies, but I've already gone into that numerous times on What If and my review, so I'm not going to go into it again. So yeah, so I was actually pretty excited to hear that they're going to be using a villain that has not been seen in this in the next film. And honestly, I'd like to say to you to go check out my Easter eggs and end credits explanation video to where I think who's going to be the villains. I will tell you who I think might be the villain. I think it'll either be Kraven or Scorpion because of two of the things that I heard in the film. So if you want to go check out what I have to say about that, go check out my video, and you'll have to see what I say about that. But I love the movie. I'm sure I'm going to love the sequel. The sequel, I believe, is coming out in 2019, so 2 years from now. They're going to have 2 years. Hopefully, you know, I mean, everything goes well. I mean, it's Marvel. Usually everything goes well, so I'm excited to see what they do with that. So moving on to the next thing here. A big heartbreaker for me. The video game that's been sought after for a while, Cuphead. It's a side scroller that kind of reminds you of like Steamboat Willie era Mickey Mouse. It's not coming to PS4, guys. I apologize for that. You may already know this because this is a little old, but I was just trying to gather all the news that I wanted to talk about. So Cuphead is not coming to PS4. It will be coming to PC and Xbox. I believe it's already on Xbox, and I believe it's coming to PC, so I guess we'll have to see for that. But for now, it is not coming to PS4, and that has saddened me greatly because I believe that this would have been an amazing game to play. I love the style. I love the look of it. It's almost worth buying an Xbox for, and I can't believe I just said that. After this video, I'm probably going to go wash out my mouth with soap for saying that, because that's almost like saying a swear word when you're 8 years old, because I do not want an Xbox. And I only want to play PlayStation stuff. So I was really upset to find out that Cuphead would not be appearing in this on the PS4. So it's a little saddening, to say the least, but I guess we're just gonna have to move on. Or all you Xbox players out there, sorry, all you Xbox players out there and all you PC players will be able to play it. So I'm happy for you. Enjoy that game. Love every minute of it. Hope you have fun with it. And finally, our last story of the week is Saw 8 and Jurassic World 2 have gotten their brand new titles, and I am excited about one of them, honestly. So Saw 8 has been renamed as just plainly Jigsaw, and it brings me back to my Leatherface story of, are we just going to start calling all these old horror movies by their just names? I literally just, I hate that. It's like, okay, we got Texas Chainsaw moving to Leatherface, and Leatherface 3D, which was the last one before the one that's coming out now. Oh, sorry, that was Texas Chainsaw 3D, but I keep thinking of Leatherface, but whatever. And, you know, we had Saw 1 through 7, but the last one was called The Final Chapter, and now we have Saw 8 turning into Jigsaw. So, you know, it's a questionable kind of feeling for me about how I feel about that. But, you know, I mean, we'll have to see. And Jurassic World 2 has finally gotten a new title, which is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And the tagline for it is Life Finds a Way, because Ian Malcolm will be reappearing back in the movie. And I'm very excited to see what he can do. But guys, this is this week's Nighthawk Cast. If you want to talk about the Raimi original Goblin mask, the new Leatherface movie that's coming out, the Spider-Man Homecoming sequel and what villain it'll use, Cuphead not coming to PS4, you want to complain about that? Or the Saw 8 and Jurassic World 2 titles, if you don't get them, you don't like them, whatever, be sure to comment down below, because I'd love to talk to you about what's going on in Nighthawk Cast this week. Guys, as always, from Nighthawk Cast and me, Nighthawk, love sharing these stories with you, and I love talking about them. So guys, be sure to comment down below, and be sure to subscribe for more wonderful Nighthawk Cast episodes, because I love talking about this news with you guys. Be sure to subscribe as well, because we just hit 200 subscribers, and I'm going to be having a giveaway coming very, very soon. So guys, it's been nice talking to you. I'm Nighthawk. This has been Nighthawk Cast, and I will see you guys next week with another news update. Bye, guys.